Hello everyone, this is the start of a new video, but I'm in the middle of the day. We just finished about an hour ago going through Prince Christian's Son, so I hope that you will take the time to watch that. It was so incredible. I absolutely loved it. I didn't realize how diverse the landscaping was in Greenland, but after we finished going through that, I went to think of where I went to. Oh, I went to visual trivia with countries. It reminded me a lot of Worldle, not Wordle, but Worldle, and I only got one right, and it was Australia. But when I put it in with Worldle, it tells me like how many kilometers away I am, and this one obviously doesn't do that, and all the countries were the same size, so I didn't really get like a perspective, but it was still a lot of fun. And then I went to the don't want to get lost. I went to the Quizmaster game show. That was really fun to watch. It was a lot like Jeopardy. And then I picked up my instant wins. I got 3 of them, and I think I won $2. So now I won a total of $3 with my instant wins. And then I put my Win a Cruise raffle tickets in, and then I am coming back to the room, and along the way I saw a lady, like a crew lady, with some laundry bags. So I asked her for a laundry bag, and I got one, and you can fit everything in here. That's not really the best look. I can show it to you later, for $34, and it's time for me to do some laundry. So we're currently eating supper, and I just forgot to show the appetizers, but we both got a bowl of mushroom soup, and then I ordered cheesy mozzarella sticks. That's not what they're called, but that's what I ordered. And they were like the normal size of mozzarella sticks, and I got 2 of them. So I got chicken and couscous, 2 pieces of chicken. And what did you get?
Cod with carrot.
This is a pear and blueberry jubilee with ice cream. Tonight the show was fantastic. It was the cast crew doing the wild cards, and it was just so good. I'm so amazed at not only the quality but the diverseness of all the shows that are here. We've had the production crew, we've had a singer, we've had a comedian, we've had a magician, we've had acrobats. Like, it's just been so amazing. I'm gonna head off to bed, but the events that are going on tonight are the Perfect Couple game show, and I wanted to check that out. And then there's the glow party tonight and face painting. But like I said, I'm gonna head to bed because I'm really tired, and I will see you tomorrow for our last sea day. Not the last day of the cruise, but the last sea day. Good morning everyone, welcome to my last sea day of this current cruise. There will still be lots of sea days on the next cruise, but I thought I'd show you what I'm having for breakfast. It's the same as always. Pancakes, and then I got 2 pieces of bacon because they were small, and then eggs, and then butter for my pancake. I'm currently working on my laundry, and about 3 or 4 days into the cruise, they give you this $34 laundry flyer, and so I'm finally using it. It is currently day 11 of the cruise, and normally I do my laundry every 2 weeks at home, so it's time for just some laundry because I didn't want to overpack, and I'm not running out of clothes. It's just I feel like my options are getting a bit short because lots of these are sweaters, and I'm gonna run out of socks. And I needed to wash my jeans because they were all sweaty because I didn't realize New York would be so humid. So I filled out this, and it's pretty easy. So you just write how many there are, and they have all the categories, and I'm getting the price, not for press only. And then you write the total, and then the subtotal, $134.40, and then I'm not sure if they'll fold it or if that's just for dry cleaning, who knows. So then I put the subtotal and then the total, and then I put that I have the 34 laundry flyer. So there's that, and then I was able to fit everything in. We did bring some extra bags that we could put in to make it go a little bit out of the bag, but my dad isn't doing any laundry. He thinks he has enough for the whole cruise, or for the whole time, which is 29 days total. But I just wanted to have some fresh, clean clothes. So I put it in the laundry bag, and it's quite full. I did have to like squish it in. You can see the bag ripped a little down here, and then this goes all the way to here, and then that little piece came off. So overall, for what I want done, it's a really good deal, but the bag is easily tearable, so just be careful of that. And the bags that we were gonna put in, they were just like white garbage bags that you can buy at your local store, like Walmart, Superstore, Costco, whatever you have at home. So, and then all I have to do is click that or check off that I want regular service. And it's after 9, it's 9:26 right now, so it will probably be returned in 2 days or so, I would say on day 13, which is totally fine with me. And then most likely I'm going to do another bag of laundry before the very end of the cruise, so that I don't have to do 2 weeks worth of laundry when I get home. So I talked to a cabin steward, and she told me not to worry about this since I have the $34 coupon. So then I just put $34 coupon and crossed all of that out. And then she said just to tear off the pink slip and keep it for myself. So our actual room steward just came, and he brought me a new slip to fill out because the lady I talked to said they might have a problem with these being crossed out. So just fill this out if you have the $34 coupon. Don't put anything there. And then if you have stuff there, put it there. And then no subtotal or total, and then just sign your name. So since we're doing the next cruise, we are currently at the back-to-back in-transit presentation. It has not started yet, but they gave us custom forms that we need to fill out before we enter Canada again on August 4th. After the presentation, there were lots of questions, but mainly what we have to do if we get off is wear an in-transit sticker. They will give it to us, and then if you're getting off by yourself or with a group, you go somewhere separately. Like they'll see the sticker, and then they'll tell you where else to go. And there's also a face-to-face immigration at Akureyri and Reykjavik. They made a special exception for us, so we don't have to do those. And then when we get back on the ship, it's also important that we're wearing that sticker so that we don't have to go through immigration there. And if you stay on the ship, you also have to wear the in-transit sticker. And then if you're staying in the same room, you can pick up your key card starting at 7 p.m. the night before. And if you're not staying in the same room, you can pick up your card starting at they say 8:30, but there's tours that start at 7. So I think they're gonna allow people to get their cards at 6 if they're changing rooms. So in about 20 to 25 minutes, there is a how to run a cruise ship presentation. So I'm going to watch that, and I don't need to leave my seat because it's also right here in the theater. They haven't changed the screen yet.
Now, there are 3 different departments on board. We have the deck department, we have the engine department, and we have the hotel department, okay? The bridge. Now, this one is manned 24/7, at least by 2 officers. I'm gonna tell you one question that I don't want to hear on this Q&A. Captain, if you are here, who's driving the boat? First of all, this is not a boat, this is a ship. And the second thing is that the captain is basically driving, like we say, once we arrive and once we leave. And when we are going to places like yesterday, the fjord, he was the one in charge at all times, all right? But usually he is not just navigating because he has a lot on his plate, all right? This is what we call the bridge wing, okay? When they are arriving into a port, captain will be standing, I wanna show you, on this side, okay? And this one, we have it on the port side and on the starboard side. And that's where they are standing because they still need to use their eyes. No, not everything is automatic. they have to be checking the line. And I have to tell you something from my experience. I'm never able to be there, of course, because I'm not part of that team. However, this New York, I was able to be there. In the middle of all the stress and everything, I was able to be there. And I told the captain at the end, I said, you know what, the very good thing about everything is, and he said, what? I said, I got to be here for the arrival. I've never had that. And there was a point where I was, you know, I can't be on that side, but I was looking and I was like, we're gonna crash, we're gonna crash, we're gonna crash, because when we are arriving, the ship looks so big, and the parts where we arrived, they're so small, they're so narrow, and it was so amazing to just hear the communication. I had no idea what they were saying. I could not understand it. But it was so interesting to hear them communicating all the time, to the right, to the left, blah, 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 this way, that way, and all of a sudden, we were there. I was like, this is just amazing. And I was also able, because usually I'm in my office or, you know, about to make the announcement when we are clear, but you're gonna have the time as well. When we are arriving, make sure that you go to deck 7 and you see when they throw the lines. Have you seen when they throw the lines, how interesting that is? If you haven't, make sure you do that, because those are very interesting things. This is how the steering wheel looks like, and this one is mainly used during the navigation to maintain the course of the ship, all right? On all ships, when we navigate, technology is used. This is the reason why when I finished the last announcement, I don't know if you were hearing the announcements, but I said that there was a Navy ship coming, right? A Danish Navy ship coming. The reason why is we could see it on the charts. So yes, we can see whatever is around us. These are the engines, all right? So right here we have 4 engines that combined give us a power of 58.8 megawatts, which is a lot. We don't have a cable, right, connected, and we do produce our own energy on board, just like the water. Let's talk about the water. So we have evaporators, and we have the reverse osmosis system, all right? This is for water production. So what do? We bunker water from the sea, and this goes through the evaporators and through the reverse osmosis system to generate fresh water. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how we distribute the portable water, okay? It's distributed to the different locations, like to the rooms, the galley, the toilets, etc. So a lot of people say, can we drink the water from not the toilets, sir, the sinks? Yes. Some people do. I don't know if your stomach takes it well, but it is clean water, all right? And this is our water purification system, all right? And this is where the gray and the black water comes in. It goes through the filtration and purification system, which is called scanship. And after the test of the pH, right, in the water, this is discarded 12 nautical miles away. When we are 12 nautical miles away, then this water can be taken out, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, and now we're going to start with our session of questions and answers. But before we start that, how about we start with a little bit of how did you get to the place that you are today? And how about we start with our captain. Captain, would you like to start today? You want to be the last one?
Oh, I can start. Good morning, everyone. I'm Captain Marin from Croatia, and I'm honored to be in command of this magnificent vessel and its amazing crew. I have known since I was 12 that this is the path I wanted to follow. Perhaps I was influenced by my grandfather, who was captain on the cargo ships. So after completing maritime high school, I joined my first ship in 1992 as a deck cadet. That was a cargo ship sailing from Europe to Far East. Upon completion of my apprenticeship, after 12 months, I gained Officer on the Watch license. From there, I went to Maritime University spent 1 year in the Navy, and then came back to the cargo ships, sailing as third and second mate. After gaining necessary experience, I have finally obtained my master license needed to be a captain one day. First, I heard from cruise ships from my schoolmate. I was intrigued. I decided to give it a try, thinking I would just do one contract to see what it was all about. So opportunity came in 2002, and I joined my first cruise ship in 2002, yes, Norwegian Crown, as a second officer. And here I am, 23 years later, still with Norwegian. I sailed on 6 different ships on NCL fleet, worked my way through the ranks until last year, when I was given incredible opportunity to take command of Norwegian Star.
Tigo, this is for you.
Yeah, it is. Something happened, we fixed it, and now it's okay.
But the ship was always in control. This was all done as per our training and what we do in simulators. We are prepared for any eventuality. So we just had to follow the procedure, what Coast Guard instructed us. We had to come alongside again.
So, Captain, I know that I was making the announcements by everything that you were guiding me on, but maybe you want to, because you said there was a failure on something.
Why you didn't stick to my answer?
Because I'm a woman. Come on, Timo. Everybody wants to know.
Okay, we had a technical failure. I'll be very short, saying it's a little bit longer than before. We had a technical issue, we fixed it, now it's okay. I'm not saying anything else.
But I do have to say something. Being on the bridge at that time, their communication at all times was great, but also I must say the communication of the captain with the whole team and how he maintained calm. I know I told you, he was so calm, and I will say he was smiling at all times, so relaxed. When the ship was going in, and no, that actually gave me peace, because he understood that he was in control. Instead of going crazy or making everybody run, or no, he was like, this is what's happening, so this is what we're going to do. This is what's happening, so this is what we're going to do. And I think that was very good. So thank you, Captain.
Thank you, Captain.
That's my job, to remain calm and keep everyone else calm.
Just hypothetically, what if a problem occurred out here in the middle of the ocean? The engine goes out or something. How would you treat that? There are no towboats around, so what would you do? How would you save us? Thank you.
We will do the same thing. We still have propulsion. If I didn't have propulsion, I wouldn't be able to keep the ship in the river with the current going downwards with 2 knots. We will still make it to the port. We will be delayed, but we will make it.
But it would even be safer to be out in the water,
Yeah,
because you don't hit anything, you know, you float.
There's no New York around here, so it's safe.
It would be actually easier.
But for the propulsion, we have 4 engines, so now we are using 2, and we have 2 spare. We have 2 azimuths, 3 thrusters, 2 stabilizers. Everything is redundant. So if we are really bad luck and everything goes down, then what to do? So far, never happened. So.
Chief, I have a question. If everybody,
no, you cannot.
if everybody in the room would flush the toilet at the same time, would that put you forward?
So I just finished playing Wheel of Fortune, and I actually got called up on stage to play. It was so much fun. I got 3rd place, and my prize for 3rd place was an umbrella. But I played with my phone too, and I got 1st and 2nd place, and so I got another $500 FE gift card, so now I have $1,000, worth of Epi gift cards. I think I know which pieces I'm gonna buy. And then my second place on my phone was a speaker and a $149 photo package, which I can get 5 free photos. We are currently in the theater and we are going to listen to the Iceland Lecture. I think she's doing it on Akureyri and also Reykjavik.
Lesson of the day. Akureyri. One more time, louder. Okay, perfect. Last language lesson. Reykjavik. A little louder, please. There you go. Okay, A for everybody.
Time to start a new one. So I got the cheese ravioli and this is the pea salad. So this is some kind of fish. It's not on the menu, they changed it, so we're not really sure what it's called. This is crispy fried risotto balls filled with mozzarella cheese and tomato ragu. And this is chicken parmigiana with mozzarella cheese and spaghetti marinara. Tonight we both got the vanilla creme brulee.
Battery, and they are powered by light. They are crafted for adventure. It's a perfect time to sit
right there.
Are you going
faster than the whales?
It feels like it.
Two of them. There are two of them. Two of them. See?
Want to know what happened?
Yeah, I want to know. Did you learn how to?
I won another $500 gift card.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yeah. And then I also got called up to play.
No.
And I won. I got 3rd place. But I won a Wheel of Fortune umbrella. And then I also got 2nd place. So I got $150 worth of free photos.
You got the jackpot when you brought her.
No kidding.
Did he tell you?
No, he didn't tell me.
I saw him earlier today.
Yeah.
And I was like, is Audrey?
No,
I was
I
like,
told her I wasn't.
I was like, is Audrey around? And he's like, you mean Mary? And I'm like, oh yeah, Audrey's my neighbor.
Oh my gosh, so now what are you gonna do with $1,000?
I feel like I'm gonna get the whale tail and then the cross and the anchor.
Yes, because you have enough money to do both. Oh, that is really great.
After dinner tonight, we went to the acrobatic show. It was amazing, just like the time before. And then we went to Deal or No Deal. I bought 3 cards and I won 1 instant win, which I can pick up the last day of the cruise in the morning on bingo. There's also a game show tonight called Stick Out, and I would like to go to that, but it starts at 9 o'clock and I'm gonna go to bed because I have to be up around 6 tomorrow morning because we're eating breakfast and then we have to go get in line for a tender ticket for Isafjordur. So I will see you tomorrow for our day in Isafjordur.